Hello. Welcome, everyone. We're back here. Then go to settings, we choose Chrome. Which window? Chrome? Right, this thing, right? The thing where if you go closer to it, it just gets smaller. That is not what I want. You do this one right here. Alright. And then you have the social distancing. You guys are right here. Make sure I'm not muted. Yep, I'm not muted. That's great. And then do... What was the button? They change all this. They change all the things. I don't remember which button was which. Layouts? How do I exit this view? Recenter space, keyboard, grid view, layouts. Layouts? No. How do I? What the? Oh, layout mode. Okay. I guess that's good. Anyway, welcome Stream Elements, welcome Deafins, Tag Barrel, Slime Molder, Duck, Hamflow, Stanley. This is the first one of these streams in a while. I did not stream last Wednesday because of because I was sick. Oh shoot. Okay. So if I remember correctly, last time I streamed this, 2 weeks ago, we had this clock tower, this watchtower, and I accidentally removed 2 of them. And then I decided, okay, what if we start a tower over here? So we've started a new tower. It'll take a few weeks for it to get up to where the old one was, but I think it should be good. Maybe we can have it like go slightly over. Hold on. Oh, but then the risk is like, if the shoe falls, it might actually fall in the lake. I don't want that. Okay, we can do this. We'll do this. Have it go over here. And everything is good. Okay, we have the chat. The chat is up. But yeah, this is the first one of these streams. I was gonna title the stream "It's Been 2 Weeks," but like, isn't that a song? You guys know that song? It's been. It's Ben. Welcome, Jimmy Map. And yeah, the first stream since daylight savings changed. Now, when I put on my headset, it's already super dark outside. Just like, you know, can't even see anything. The sun is not even out. It is kind of jarring. It's like in real life, the sun is not out, and then I put on the headset and suddenly it's daytime again. It feels surreal. Doesn't even feel real at all. It is kind of nice though. We have artificial daylight. You're like, man, it's so depressing that it's dark outside. Let me put on my headset and stare at the fake sun up there. Look at how bright it is. It's just out there. You can stare at the sun in VR. It's fine. They haven't invented a thing where the sun's rays in VR are super strong. And so you can stare as much as you want. This is, you know, you guys ever go outside and just stare at the sun? I hope not. But you could do it in VR. But yeah, anyway. We are back out here. I might as well start fishing. We got the usual, the cheapest bait ever. The free green worm bait. Me after looking at the sun. You've been using SE's emotes a lot. Especially the staring one. I feel like that's a good emote. It's nice to have staring emotes. Cause like I personally, I use Moonybug's stare emote a lot. Ow, I just hit my I just hit my leg on my chair. Ow. It's your go-to. It's pretty good. I feel like we're already on the emote discussion. I've been using Ogay less often. Right? Like I have these are good. But I feel like stare fits a lot more situations. Right? The Ogay is like, streamer, you said something really weird. But then stare is just like, you know, you could use it anywhere. Anytime you're just looking, just staring, it's got a different mood. But, you know, stare can be used in places where Ogay can be used. I'm still not entirely sure where the yippee emote, or TBH. Sometimes it's yippee, sometimes it's TBH. I don't really know when to use which one. I tend to not use those. I use those when the streamer says yippee. And then I think, oh, I have that emote. I have an emote that's related to yippee. And then I use it. And it's cool. Yeah. But it's different though. It's not just yippee. It's like, I don't know. It's also like somewhat similar to staring. I mean, they are like, they're just looking at you, you know? Also, it seems like, I think last time I played this, I was updated to like the latest version of Steam VR, and there was like a different UI. And it seems like we're back to the old UI for some reason. I don't entirely understand. Did it downgrade itself or what? Play area dashboard video. Advanced settings. I don't know. You guys know? Any Steam VR experts out here? There's a Quest 3 though. That came out sometime soon. Or some time ago. Soon, but in the past. Recently. That's what it is. I was just thinking, there should be a word that's like soon, but for the past. And then I remember, it was recently. And that is, in fact, the word I was looking for. But yeah, I feel like unlike last week, my my sickness has gone away. I feel pretty good now. Still like a little bit of sniffling, or just like a tiny bit of nasal congestion, but like not too much. You're sick now? Okay, I passed it on to you. That's how things go out here in the world. One person stops being sick, the other person starts being sick. Yeah, I've infected I've infected the viewers via the internet. You know, whenever something bad happens and then it stops happening, it just transferred to someone else. It's like, what was it? 2 days ago? On Monday, when I was streaming Power Wash Simulator, and my internet was really bad. It was like literally right after I was talking about like how Essie's internet was bad, and then I was like, good thing my internet's good. And then it was bad. And then Essie streamed later that day, and her stream was fine. She stopped having internet issues. And so the curse was passed on to me. But now my internet seems fine. Like, I don't think I had issues yesterday, right? So maybe some other streamer out there is having internet issues. That's just how things go. Just end up passing all the bad vibes to someone else. Okay, we're loading. I've accidentally highlighted some text. There we go. Okay. But yeah, anyway, it is Wednesday, my dudes. Welcome back to the lake. I don't even remember what this lake is called. But we're here. It's the real lake. And as for things that have happened since last time, does it actually have a name? It's called something. Misty Falls, maybe? It could be called Misty Falls. Misty Falls, I sure hope she got up. You know, Misty from Pokemon? It'd be bad if she fell. Fall Guys. Misty Falls, Fall Guys? Is this some kind of conspiracy? I don't even know. We literally... don't even... Where did the book respawn? There it is. Oh, there's a fish. Yeah, the lore. There is lore in this game. I'm sure if you go into the cave, there's a bunch of stuff. But that cave gives me motion sickness, so I simply choose not to go in there. I may never go in there ever again. We'll never know. But yeah, as far as like stuff that happened since last time I streamed, remember how I talked about how my monitor is like one that I got 15 years ago? And I kept saying like, oh yeah, no, it still kind of works. In the past 2 days, I've been having issues with it. It seems like maybe the connection isn't so great. Like I talked about how my monitor does not have HDMI because it's so old. And I think I used to say that it was using a VGA cable. But actually that's not true. It does support VGA, but I have been using a DVI connector. I forgot that was a thing. So like before HDMI, before DisplayPort, I think there was like, I think VGA was like the old one, and then there's DVI, which is slightly better. But my computer, it has an HDMI out, and then I have like a little thing that converts the HDMI to DVI. And that connector has always been kind of faulty. Sometimes I would like update my computer, and then like the display wouldn't turn on, and I was always afraid, like, what, did I like mess up my update? Did I break something? But I think it's always been the monitor. Something about it. I don't know. And today, it was like lunch. I was trying to like turn on my computer. I was gonna like watch a stream, and suddenly, I spent like half an hour just like trying to get the monitors to turn on. And I was thinking like, man, is it finally broken? Do I finally, like after 15 years, have to get like a new monitor? And I had like maybe like 10 minutes of issues yesterday as well. I tried plugging it in, and then the screen started like blurring. What's it called? It started being like this. Let me pull something up. And go to JS Paint. I got my monitor, right? The monitor's here. It goes down. Right, and then you turn it around. In the back of it, there's like... Okay, focus on this part. This part here. You got this thing. This is the back of it. There's a there's a VGA out, and there's a DVI. Right, this one here is the VGA. The video game award. Yo, the VGA. Hold on. The VGA. Okay. So then, like, I have that goes in here. I have one of those DVI sort of things. They all have like this thing on the. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's got like, you got this connector. It kind of looks like this. You got like the little things here. I can't draw it. They've got like this thing that comes out. Kind of like this. Actually, I don't know. I could probably just look it up. Hold on. HDMI to DVI. It looks like, yeah, it's like these. One of these. So like this part here goes into the computer. I like how I'm just explaining peripherals as if you don't know what it is. But this part, I feel like this part wiggles around a lot. And so like when I had to put the HDMI, this is the HDMI. It goes in there. This is the cable. Like, I don't know if this is the problem, or my cable is the problem, or my monitor is the problem, or all of them. I don't know. But I had to like wiggle this thing around a bunch. I try like removing this and putting it back in. And just like, you know, they often say just plug it, just like unplug it and plug it back in. I was doing that for like 30 minutes. And then like eventually it worked. And I'm like, okay, I don't have to get a new monitor. Welcome ChocoJax. VGA to HDMI. Oh, you have that too. I think I have one as well. I was like, okay, if the DVI port maybe is broken, I think I do have an HDMI to VGA converter somewhere. I definitely purchased one at some point, but I could not find it, so I was stuck with this one. And I think my workplace does do like a reimbursement thing from their work from home like stipend. If you want to buy a monitor, you can. So I was like, okay, is it finally time for me to buy a new monitor? But eventually it worked, so I'm like, okay, maybe I don't. But it seems to happen only like at the start of the day. Like if I unplug it, well, I don't unplug it, but like at the start of the next day, if my computer doesn't turn on, or sorry, if my monitor does not work, I have to keep replugging and unplugging. But then after that, it works fine for the rest of the day. So like, I don't know what's happening. Welcome, Cass. If that happened to me 5 times, I would just cave and buy a new one. No, this has been like 2 days in a row now. It happens on and off sometimes. Like when I update my computer, sometimes it just doesn't work. Anyway, but you know, it's fine now. And the thing is, the funny part is, I don't actually need my monitor to do VR fishing, because my Windows PC is set up so that there's no password. So as soon as I turn on the computer, everything it just logs in by default. Everything that whatever, what am I saying? All the programs that are supposed to start, they will start. And so since my VR headset is actually connected wirelessly, if I really needed to stream, I could just connect via Wi-Fi. And I was thinking like, okay, can I get like a similar thing for my Mac? Because like if I don't have a usable monitor, I don't think there's a way for me to use my Mac. I know there are ways to stream your iPad, use your iPad as a second screen, but they all assume that you are already logged in on your Mac. Or maybe I just have to like, don't turn off my computer at night. I used to do that. I used to not turn off my PC. I actually remember specifically. I was playing Little Gator game and we talked about this. I talked about how I never turned off my computer. But I think since then I started turning it off. I don't feel the latency. It is actually surprisingly like fine. I don't know what it is. It is pretty good. I think a lot of people play it here. Or what am I saying? I don't even know how to use words. I think a lot of people use virtual desktop. It is surprisingly like not that noticeable, the delay. I think it's at most like 1 or 2 frames. I think the delay is like maybe like 2 frames of delay, 60 milliseconds or something. 50? I don't know. It's very, very small. Like the image is actually like transmitted from my PC to the headset. You might think that this game is being processed on the headset. No. It's processed on the computer. And the compressed image is sent wirelessly over Wi-Fi. I wonder if a MacBook Pro is more powerful than my Mac. Yeah, the MacBook Pro that I got from my previous workplace that I could use is definitely much better than the current computer I have. But I don't like using a laptop for I used to have like a laptop and I just always would plug it in and never use the monitor. But the thing is with the laptop, if you want to turn it on, you have to like open the lid every single time. And then sometimes, you know, go to lock screen, you have to... They just assume you have the screen. There is a docking station. Maybe it's gotten better, I don't know. I don't like using laptops for desktop stuff. If I do it via USB. I don't know. Have I tried doing the 3D art stuff? I have. I think one of the first streams I did when I got VR was VR art. And then I never did it ever again. Hold on, can we go to YouTube? Can I find my own channel on YouTube? This guy. I think one of my first streams. I don't even know how to find it. Live? It was okay. Just go on live because I did not have that many live videos. Wow, look at this! All of my streams were VR fishing. Okay, so this one, this stream from a while ago. This is when I did some art in VR. This is the one where I like drew my room. I used like a VR modeling program. And I was like, there's my computer. Yo, it's literally this. I could be demonstrating this in VR right now. See, look, there's my computer. And then you got the HDMI cables. You got the chair. There's my bed. Guys, check it out. There's my bed. Okay, this thing, look at that. My bed is over there. What is that? That is my Ethernet cable. I was explaining my Ethernet cable setup. Whoa. I did that one artist game with my VR model. Which one? But that was different. I wasn't in VR though. Passport 2. That was just the V-Roid model. But I was not in VR. And then I think I did like another drawing stream. No, that was the only one. I had like some pre-recorded ones, which I guess will be impossible to find because my videos are all VOD now. Whatever, it's cool. But yeah, that's my current status of my monitor not working. If it doesn't work tomorrow, and the next day I might consider, oops, okay, I'm taking screenshots by accident. If it doesn't work tomorrow and the next day, I think maybe I will buy a new monitor. Also, you guys ever have this thing where like, you're so used to things in your room being positioned in a certain way, where if you move them just slightly, everything feels weird? I had this today. I moved my monitor around because I had to like, you know, I had to turn it around to get to the wires in the back. And then when I put it back, everything looks slightly different. And I was just like, I don't know about it. It just looks so weird. I should have like taken a photo. You know, just some boring photo of what my room looks like, so that if anything changes, I can be like, okay, this thing used to be 1 centimeter to the right, and it used to be rotated at like a 45-degree angle, and now it's at like a 48-degree angle. Welcome, Namington. Feel that with my chair, but aren't you always moving your chair though? I feel like chairs are the ones that often move. Things like monitors though, you don't typically move your monitor that much. I don't know, maybe some people do, but I don't. And now it's slightly different. I can't tell what the difference is. There are also like similar things with like my phone lock screen, not my lock screen, my home screen. Sometimes I like install an app and then I move apps around. And then I don't remember what it used to look like, but then my muscle memory is always like, okay, this app used to be here, and then I keep trying to press there, but it's not there. But then like I just got so used to the muscle memory that I don't know what used to be there. And so occasionally I'll just like take a screenshot of my home screen, just so that I can reference it later. You guys should do that right now. You could do it, and then later, months from now, you could be like, yo, my home screen used to be like this. Or like sometimes, you know, if you use your desktop, if you actually like just like take a screenshot of your desktop and remember where all your icons are. Do you guys actually use your desktop? Not your desktop computer, but like the actual desktop screen. I feel like the only time I ever see that is after I turn on my computer. After that, I just open things from like other menus. I don't really use it, it's always covered. Exactly, right? That's such an outdated concept. Also, welcome, Cole. You have to reorganize your phone. What's on it? What would you even reorganize? You got a lot of apps. A lot of gacha games you have to uninstall. Yeah, I never use it. even on this computer, right? Every time I like close and reopen my computer, it's the only time that I realize that I have these things here. Hold on, where's my desktop? Is there an easy way to check desktop? Nope. Desktop. Right click, show desktop. It's not working. It's just showing catch and release. Okay, well I guess I can't do it while this game is running. And Mahjong Soul. I have Mahjong Soul right here. I could play Mahjong Soul right now if I wanted. But I won't. To nuke your phone and send it in. Is there something wrong with it? I'm always worried about that. I've only had to return a phone once, and I was like in the store. I had to make very sure that everything. I deleted. You know, like they have a thing where you can choose to have your phone just factory reset. But even though I was doing that, I specifically I went through each app individually. Uninstalled them. I deleted all my files manually, and then I did the factory reset. Because you never know. Like, what if you thought you factory reset everything, but you didn't? What if some data was left behind? Do it. They do have an event right now. The Prisma Ilya event. I have not played Mahjong in a while. And I don't feel like it. Welcome, Nutritious. But yeah, my desktop just got a bunch of stuff on it. It still has Lawn Mowing Simulator on it. It has Maple Story. I think it has Mabinogi on it. From like the one time I played, the one time I tried playing Maple Story on stream. It's still there. He hates Mahjong. No. Well, if they ever have like a gacha with the character that I actually want, which has never happened by the way, then I might actually play it. Because I do have some free roles that I could do. From selling in-game items, you can get free in-game premium currency, 5 every month. And I have like 20 something. So if there is a character that I do want, I could. But I don't. Did I not watch Kaguya? I did not. You should know that I don't watch anime. I think that show aired after I stopped watching anime. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it didn't. But, not interested. I could have watched the first season. Yeah, but I don't feel like it. I don't actually know anything about the show. The only thing I know about the Kaguya-sama show is the dance. Right, the Chica dance or whatever. The pink-haired girl that Uwuto uses as his BRB screen. Does he still use that? I haven't actually seen his streams in a while. Is he still using that as his BRB screen? What if someone made a Pomu anime? I probably would not watch it. Because I still would not watch anime. Winter 2019, hold on, when was the last time I watched anime? We talked about this. Welcome Ranmu. Winter 2019, I don't think that is within range. That is around when COVID started happening. Well, slightly before COVID. And I think I still wasn't watching anime then? Hold on. My anime list. Users. Users. Look for users? Was my name Wolfie on there? Or was it Wolfus? It's probably Wolfus. It's not. There it is. Hold on, there I am. Look at this really old art. Last thing I watched was in 2018. April of 2018 was when I stopped watching anime. So no, that was not in range. As winter 2020, well, okay, but this is still 2018. So whether it is or isn't, it doesn't even match. Look at all these guys. Look at all these comments from people back from 2010 even. Oh, that's cool. Roll for Ilya to look like a degen, but I don't want to. I think there's only one Mahjong Soul character that at this moment that I just look for Mahjong Soul characters. There's one with like an eye patch. I think that's the only one that I might roll for. What's her name? I don't know. This is the character that I use. This is the one that you get for free from an event. I use that one. Actually, maybe this one. This one was cool. But which one? This, not that one. This, where the heck are they? This one. If this character shows up on, one of those rate up banners, I might roll. Nothing else, though. Nothing else even is there. But yeah, I have not played Mahjong. I have opened the game, though. That's pretty much it. Nothing else is even going on. Anyway, what else is going on? Various things. Nothing is even happening out here. We have Hibiki and Mahjong because I got lucky one time. Who's that? Is that the character I was just looking at? I don't even remember her name. Oops. Hold on. I do have another character that I rolled for one time. I think I paid once for the monthly pass or whatever. And then I had enough at the end of a month to roll once. And then I got one character. Character drawn from Fuji Choco. Yo, Choco. Hold on. Hibiki. Oh, this one, the gamer one? I recognize this one. The streamer. The one that I have is one of the original ones. This one. I have this character. And I have never used. Holo invoked the Toho clause. Oh, the whole live indie game thing. You saw that. The one that Eggy uses. Hibiki. Which one does Eggy use? I forget. I tune into her mahjong streams, but like I don't even remember. I don't pay attention to the actual mahjong. I don't know. The one I just showed? Oh, this one? I see. Yui. Yeah, I have this character. Oh, there it is. The other one I want is Yuzu. Oh, this one. I see people use this one sometimes. Yuzu. Isn't that a fruit of some sort? Okay, yeah, the default cat. The frickin' Ichihime. That's cool though. That is pretty good. As far as default characters of games, this is like one of the best ones. She's so memorable. It's getting a Nendoroid? I don't know. I do have a Nendoroid. I have Isabelle from Animal Crossing. But I never actually opened the box. I think this was back when like people would send me stuff. I would like draw Toho stuff, and then instead of getting paid money, because I don't want to get paid real money, they would just buy me stuff. And they sent me an Isabelle Nendoroid. And I've never taken it out of the box. But I do have one. It is there. It's there somewhere. Throne. Out here with throne things. Look at this. Throne. Yeah, look at that. We just thrown the thing into the lake. Imagine having figures though. Throne is my favorite concept. It is kind of cool though. I just would hate if they got like if they had like a security problem and all of the addresses of people got leaked. Wouldn't that suck? I feel like I don't know. Everyone just has their address on Throne. That is one thing I am concerned about. It's like, what is their security policy? A lot of people trust them to keep their information safe. How did I do the Toho stuff PO box? Oh no, it was a person. It wasn't like me giving things to random people. It was the person who would sell them at Comic-Con. They would send it to me. It's not like random people with my address. It is someone that I know. But yeah, it's that. Welcome, Admiral Kobayashi. That was a long time ago, though. And I no longer have a desire to own things, so I just don't. It just doesn't happen. But yeah, those were times. Good times out there. Back when I used to draw things. What is money to me? It is things that can be exchanged for goods and services. That's how it is. I don't know. I have enough money that I don't have to worry about it anymore. Thankfully, I have a job. You know, remember when I didn't have a job? I have a job. It pays well. And then I'm just like, you know, it's fine. Going back to the whole live indie thing, I think KU, the whole Cure developer, he's not even gonna monetize it because he doesn't want to. And I saw some discussion that was like kind of interesting, that like while it does seem cool that Hololive is like officially supporting like indie developers, it does sort of create this sort of weird thing where like you have projects that are like approved by Hololive to monetize, and then there's ones that aren't, you know? And there's this inherent like inequality. Like, okay, why does this guy get to do it? Is his project even good enough, even worth getting paid for? Why does my game not get approved? And there's all this kind of stuff. And then maybe there's like a inclination for people to be like, oh, okay, you can get paid for this now? I'm just gonna like make like 50 games and then, I don't know, apply. And try to get at least one in. And now people are incentivized to try to monetize it. But before it wasn't. Right? What if there's like, you know, you think it's just some indie developer who's like, you know, this is their passion project, but now some guy is just like, oh, what if we have like, you know, we have like a major game studio, and then they're out there making games. What if EA Games decided we're gonna make a a whole live game? Isn't it a similar situation to Toho? I don't know exactly what the policy is for Toho. Toho has soulful stuff and soulless stuff. Yeah. I don't know. It is kind of interesting, but it doesn't affect me, because I'm not a game developer. Nor do I really play a lot of Hololive fan games. Or any, really. Well, okay, HoloCure, that's the only one. They're a pretty good indie spin-off game scene. Yeah. But I think the thing is, like, Toho has, like, more history around it. Because, like, it's existed for so much longer. And it was like, people would sell games at Comic-Con and other, like, specific in-person events. Now that we're in an age of, like, anyone can distribute their game, like, on Steam or whatever, I don't know. It's a different era. It's the indie. Is John indie? Welcome, Tag Barrel. It's a billion Toho games, but the internal lore just turns me off. All these characters I'm supposed to know that I don't. You don't have to know them. That's the thing, though. You think that you have to know the lore? Most people don't know the lore. I didn't know the lore. I was like a pretty like decently known Toho artist back in the day, and I didn't really know the lore. The only lore that I knew was from like fan creations. Yeah, most of the lore is made up. Most people, you know, the personality of the characters is just based on stuff that fans made up. Yeah, Chen goes honk. It's like there's like a lot of stuff. Next to Cave Story, yeah, Cave Story, the original indie game. Reciteer, one of the original Steam Japanese indie games. If I don't have to know them, why have them? Rather have original the character. Well, because then, you know, characters that people know, they sell well. You know, someone could just make a Toho fan game. And then, I don't know, this goes into like the soulless aspect. Like, yes, maybe this game could have just been an original game. But maybe less people would have played it. You gotta get on that bandwagon, you know? You know, if your game was like mediocre and no one would have cared about it if it was original, then you just, you know, you make it focus on something that people do know. And then they're like, whoa, what, this mediocre game? I know these characters. I'm gonna play it right now. And then they do. And look at that fish. That fish is huge. What the frick? What is that? I guess my problem is I haven't completely thrown out the idea that they are characters in their own right instead of just symbols. Yeah, they're pretty much just make them whatever you want them to be. They're like, you know, you're starting from like a template. Instead of being based on the original character, is based on whatever, I don't know. Associate indie starters with JP stuff. There's obviously Western stuff like World of Goo, and Binding of Isaac, maybe. Well. Oh yeah, wasn't there also the Nintendo Indie Showcase? Like yesterday or like the day before? I watched part of it, and I think there was one game that might be interesting for me to play. It's one that's like, it's like Irish. It's like an Irish side scroller that has maybe like some lore, not lore, but like, I don't know. It's like one of those games. What is it called? Oh, maybe I think there was another game as well. What was it? Was this like Stars of Eos or whatever? Maybe, I don't know. Hold on. Nintendo Indie World Showcase November. This is my original character that already has an established name. Exactly. Okay, here's all the games they announced. And by announced, I mean showed. These don't even have pictures. Why would they have an article with no pictures? Come on. Think of the people that have no attention span. Okay, so there are these games. These ones did not interest me. This one might be interesting. The Star Named Eos. What is this one? The Star Named Eos. This one, I think this one had like some photography, some puzzle. Look, it's got photography. You know, I play those indie games and have photography. And then there's like puzzle solving. Look at this. There's like a puzzle. You solve it. This one could be interesting for me. I might play this one when it comes out. It's got photography. It's got puzzles. It's like low poly. That's like perfect. And then look, you got sandwiches. There's a map. And then the other game. I think the other game was the side-scrolling Irish game. This one. A Highland Song. That one might be cool. Shantae was cool once. What about now, though? Is it cool now? Anyway, these are two games I might play on stream at some point. Whenever they come out. Now Moonstone Island, you got this thing. Outer Wilds. It was funny when they showed Outer Wilds on the Indie Direct, and it looks so low quality. It looked like it was in like 360p, or like 480p. You know, it'll be on the Switch. Shantae games aren't as good as the main dev's mad at the Shovel Knight game instead. What the? Why they have to be mad? Remember when I played this game? This game's cool. Planet of Lana. Passepartout 2 is gonna be on the Switch. Oh, it's available today. Braid? Remember Braid, guys? That's coming out on the Switch. Braid Anniversary Edition. That was like one of the first indie games. The devs made Shovel Knight. I thought you meant the devs were mad at Shovel Knight. That makes more sense. What's the worst game I've played on stream? I'm gonna assume that you don't count those like itch.io random games streams, because there were some that weren't good. But if I had to think of all the games I've played on stream, wait, there's a website, Rank 1. Hold on, if you go on my Twitch, there's a list of all the games I've played, and I could go through it, see which one's the worst one. Where is this one? This page. How do I view the full page? Here it is. Nintendo Direct. Where is the romance? Where's the subtleties? You can be direct and romantic. I always, whenever I see this website, I don't think Rank 1. I think Rancone. If you pronounce it like it was one word, Rancone. See, Super Hot is on here. I have that game on here that I want to play. Now here, I've streamed at least 108 games on my stream, and we can see which ones. I did not enjoy this one. The one I played for like 5 minutes last week, Tukoni. Let's see which one. These were fine. First Tree was okay. Oh, actually, I think there's more DLC for A Little to the Left. Maybe if they add some more DLC, I could do like another stream for this game. Oh, Dark Souls 2. That's the worst. That's not the worst. It's not that good though. Which one of these? Oh, Hitman. I could play Hitman again. Mahjong Soul. Mahjong Soul is pretty good. A lot of these are pretty good games, actually. Yeah, remember when I played Everybody Wham Wham? It was like New Year's of last year. Mario games, Apex. When did I play? Oh, these aren't in order. Oh, Forklift Simulator. That was one. I got so motion sick during that. It's a pretty good one-off. Which one? Sorry, I'm like scrolling through so many things right. Oh, Everybody Wham Wham. That was a good game. Did I beat all the Hitmans? I sure did. Yeah, Fortnite is there. Actually, there is a sponsorship for Genshin Impact. If you go on Stream Elements, you get these sponsored offers. There was one for Genshin Impact, but I was like, I'm not playing that. Fortnite, Getting Over It, Job Simulator, Lawn Mowing Simulator, Maple Store, Marbles on Stream, Elden Ring, Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. I played Rogue Legacy 2 for like one stream. I do not remember anything about that game. Yeah, we got a bunch of other games on here. None of these are like really like that bad though. I think the ones that were bad are the random itch.io ones. If you just run around, you might have fun, but you can't skip the story. Skipping the story is painful in Genshin 2. Genshin 2? They're already on Genshin? I know, I'm misreading your message. But yeah, I don't know. No, but like, you only get money for it if someone signs up. And who's gonna do that? Everyone who is interested in Genshin has already tried it. Right? Imagine someone today, they're just like, oh, I don't know about this Genshin game. I know it's been out for a long time. But, you know, after seeing this streamer play it, I'm definitely gonna download it. No, that's not happening. You guys are not playing Genshin. If you were already interested in playing Genshin, you've already done it. Yeah, RimWorld was there. I'd like to see me build more comfy colonies, not even RimWorld. There's dwarf, oxygen not included, and others. I did get really into RimWorld, and I feel like those things take so much time. I don't know, there's too much to focus on stream. Is there like, okay, there is also like, it's not a colony builder, but I do have this one game. It's kind of like, Dinkum. What is this game? This is one where you're like in Australia or something, and you get to like build a house. It's kind of like Animal Crossing Harvest Moon style, which is not at all the same as colony building. I bought this game like a really long time ago thinking I would play it, and then I never did it. But I do have it. It is a game that I have. And other games I might play. Is Mario Bros. Wonder. That could happen. Kenshi is also a colony sim. I've heard of that one. Sins of the Solar Empire. I don't even know what that is. It's on my 2 playlists for a while. Yeah. Actually, we can look. What games do I have right now? Look at this games list. Wooloop. I'll play Wooloop again after I finish Power Wash. A bunch of other, TF2, Dark Souls, Warhammer 40k. I think this game was free. Oh wait, I also keep forgetting that I do have Epic Game Store. I still like, okay, Epic Game Store gives you like a free game every once in a while. I redeem all of those, and I've never played any of them. There might be something on there that's actually good. Maybe. What's available right now on the Epic Game Store? Wait, I should hydrate. We've been 6 minutes past. Is that? Oh, that's what Stanley was. Okay, every time Stanley sends an email, just to tell me to hydrate. It was at like 5:59. You were 1 minute early. I will try. I gotta hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna hydrate right now. Alright. So your mother got tired of waiting for Dinkums to eventually go on Switch. She bought a Steam Deck. What the? Your mom is such a gamer. You mentioned your mom plays a lot of Animal Crossing, right? And she was just like, Animal Crossing. I'm gonna play other games similar to that now. They also did have a new Steam Deck though, right? The OLED version. And then everyone that had the old version was like, no, I can't believe it. It's not even compatible. The parts aren't even the same. How could they do this? And I'm like, you know, good thing I didn't buy one. That's what happens when you don't buy things. Eventually, there will be a better thing, and then you'll wish you had the better thing. And so just don't buy anything. So every time they announce a new thing, you can be like, thank God I didn't buy the old thing. Now there's a new thing that I won't buy. Yeah, your mom uses Linux. Sins is the slowest RTS game in history. The scale is too big that quick movements are not as important. I see. I don't know. Would I even enjoy RTS? I did try playing StarCraft, not on stream, but like StarCraft 2. I think when it went free to play. And then I realized it's not for me. That is is not the game for me. I watched a lot of StarCraft tournaments and they make it look so easy. And then when I actually play, I'm like, I can't do this. There's too many buttons. There's too many tech trees to remember. And then I just gave up. Born from gaming. Sins. See, one OLED, but we're satisfied with the lowest tier price Steam Deck. Yeah, it's probably fine, but like, you know, going forward, it's probably still good for several years. Tried Blink Stalkers, got all in twice, and then died. That sucks. Can't handle multitasking in RTS games. I don't think I've ever really played an RTS game. I mean, like, besides StarCraft. Like, I think when I was a kid, I used to watch my cousin play Warcraft. The original Warcraft. And Warcraft 2, I don't know if he ever played 3, but I watched him. And this was when I was a kid, so it's like, the units would bleed, and I'd be like, whoa, what the... Things are bleeding, there's blood, that's so violent, I can't believe this. And then there was like, they would go into a portal, and then there was like blood everywhere, it was really red. I was like, that's scary. That is frightening. Blinking stalkers, stacking mutalisks. You want the Switch OLED somehow? Battery life looks good. OLED screen is probably pretty. Yeah, I feel like if you don't already have a Switch, it probably would be good to get. Not for me though, because like, I never use my Switch undocked. It's literally always in the dock. I just don't use it. Except when I'm streaming. And when you're streaming it, you can't even use the dock. Or you have to use the dock. Probably said that many times. A dead Switch, what? What's wrong with it? The battery? Is the battery dead? Where's the music? This song just has like 15 seconds of silence at the end. Come on. Stream beats, come on. What are you doing? Dead Switch. Well, you better replace it. A battery or something? Maybe. I feel like my Switch probably has a lot of dust in it. Like the place where my dock is actually behind a TV that I don't actually use. And I never check it. There's probably like so much like dust back there. It's probably super loud, I just don't notice. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine. But like, what if you get an OLED Switch and then suddenly they announce the Switch 2 or whatever? Then you're like, man, I should have just waited. That's why you just don't get things. Just don't buy things. That's my policy. Something else will come out. Yes, SWOLED, the Nintendo Switch OLED. Swooshed. Oh, anyone here have a Switch OLED? Is it good? Would you recommend it? I have no use for it. What about a Switch Pro? Would they have a Pro version of the Switch? Would they have whatever? You guys remember when they announced Metroid 4 or whatever? Metroid Prime, whatever the next Metroid game was? What if that doesn't come out on the Switch? What if it's so delayed that it comes out on the next version, the next console? Like when they had Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild came out, and it was on the Wii U, and it was on the Switch. It's gonna be the new Dread. Metroid Dread. I don't know what that means. Is that good? Oh, it was supposed to come out on the original DS? What the? That is such a long time ago? What the? I didn't realize Metroid Dread was like actually a game that was planned in the past. I thought it was like just a fresh new thing. Dual release. Got Switch OLED, it's nice. Wish they made Joy-Cons 2.0. Oh yeah, they should fix that. Everything still has Joy-Con drift. The next Switch, they're gonna have Hall effect sensors. They have to. The Hall effect Joy-Con. Dread was hinted to in Metroid Prime 3. But did they ever announce it though? Were people just like, whoa, there's gonna be a game called Dread? Kinda wish I had Switch OLED money and Steam Deck money combined towards Steam Deck OLED Limited Edition. There's a Limited Edition. Also, welcome Modern. I typed a cool message on desktop, but Bezos decided my desktop Twitch shouldn't work. Thanks, Bezos. Thank you for your 13 months, though. That's a whole year. A baker's year. Now, you might be like, Wolfie, that's not a year. That's a year and 1 month. Well, that's a month. That's a year of actual being subscribed. It is 13 months of paid subscription, but it is 12 months of real subscription, of real time. Because the first time you pay, it is your first month. It is one indexed. Or whatever, I don't know. Baker's here. It's kind of like see-through gray. The Steam Deck OLED. I don't know, I used to want a Steam Deck. Back before I actually bought my PC, I was like, oh, I don't have a gaming PC. Maybe I could buy a Steam Deck and then have like the HDMI out from that. And then just stream from that. And then I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna buy a gaming PC. And then I did, and now here we are. It's been almost 2 years since then. And actually remember when I would have these issues, like a few weeks ago, where I would turn on my PC and then it would restart itself after 5 minutes? I think that stopped. That hasn't been a problem in the past week. And like, I don't know what happened. But I think it fixed itself. Maybe there's like a Windows update that fixed it. So now I don't even have to turn on my computer 5 minutes before stream. You can start with a gift sub. Yeah, but did they though? Did they do that? A Deckard/Deck VR. Did they announce that though? It's not even a thing anymore. Yet. Sorry, not yet. I would talk to the TV, use it primarily as an emulation machine. I see. Yeah, I feel like if I had a Steam Deck... I don't know. Is there even anything that I would want to play though? Because like, I'm always at home anyway. I would just be playing it at my computer. I guess I could be like lying down in bed playing it, but I don't know. I don't feel like it. Windows Update fix something instead of breaking it? What a novel idea, yeah. Did I welcome you, Potato? I don't think I did. Welcome. If I had space, I would dock it. But right now you use it in bed to play crummy games. What is the best game to play on Steam Deck? I feel like a lot of people say it's good for like visual novels. But like, I don't play those. That's so much reading. Imagine reading things. Not me. I only use mine if I want to play in bed or play on my Steam Deck. But sorry, I combined two messages. I was reading your message and then someone sent a message and it scrolled up and then I combined those two. I only use mine if I want to play in bed or play on my balcony. You have a balcony? What the? It's fancy. That's cool though. Yeah, because like, you know, you'd be sitting at your computer and then if you were there anyway, why not just play on your computer? Anything indie or emulated, I guess. 100%ed Bomb Rush. It's fun. Heroes of Might and Magic 3. JRPGs. I don't know. I don't think there's a game on Steam Deck that I would want to play specifically on Steam Deck. I don't even play games much outside of streaming. If I'm not streaming, I'm probably just like watching a stream or programming. Play a lot of Holocure. I guess that would be fun, actually. That does seem like a game that'd be good to play handheld. Holocure on work lunch. Steam Deck OS. Really good for Genshin. You could play Genshin on your iPad though. That's what I used to do. When I used to play Genshin, I did not even have a PC. I just played it on my iPad. I've never used buttons. I've only used the touchscreen. And it ran perfectly fine. Using a controller? No, I was using just using the built-in touchscreen. It actually runs really well on the iPad. I think that's a thing that iPads are good at. Just running things. Because they have optimized games for iPad. What about Mahjong Soul? You could play Mahjong Soul on the Steam Deck. Actually, I mostly play Mahjong Soul on my iPad. I probably have like 2 hours of it on desktop and like 100 hours on iPad. Though I never played Holocure on a fancy gaming PC, I have no idea if I'm having slowdown. It's probably fine. Mahjong Soul has a new terrible game mode. I did see they have a new event, but I didn't actually read what the event was. Is it bad? Do you have to play it to get the event rewards? You should do Mahjong Soul on iPad. It's pretty good. I have had a good time with it. And I feel like it's good because, you know, you can just tap the pieces. You don't have to move your cursor around. You just tap the piece and then it just goes. We have good times here playing Mahjong on iPad. The game mode is that you get an extra Han from repeating the same kind of discard. What? So like if you discard a bamboo and another bamboo and another bamboo, I don't know. The same kind. I guess it depends what kind means here. Just discard the thing you drew or discard a tile from your hand. What? Oh. So like, discard a thing you drew or discard a tile from your hand. So like if you're in Riichi, then you're just always just discarding things that you drew. So wouldn't like a Riichi then just be... It's not one per discard, right? Because that'd be too much. I don't know, whatever. beauty of running Linux is when a funky looking UI element looks like a visual glitch. You have to consult a video to check if it's supposed to look that way. Good old Linux. Oh, it is every turn. Okay. That sounds kind of stupid. Does remind me they supposedly have a better touchscreen on the Steam Deck OLED. Noticed some touch problems on the Steam Deck. Thought it was just me. I miss like resistive touchscreens. You guys remember the DS? It had a resistive instead of a capacitive touchscreen, and you could get really precise inputs. Now everything is capacitive. Where's all the resistive screens at? Yeah, the 3DS as well. Because like I got so used to it. It was always weird to me seeing someone else use a resistive touchscreen but with their hands, and like they would not use their fingernails. But every time I would need to, like, if I were using the DS touchscreen and I didn't have the stylus, I would specifically use my fingernail to poke at the specific part. Some people, they just use their thumb, and I'm like, that doesn't work, that's so imprecise, what are you doing? Not every turn, but 3 turns, I see. I don't know. You can do Wacom stuff, it's not even touch, it's inductive. Inductive? What about outductive? You know, the iPad's good though, because you can use a stylus, you can use capacitive touch. It's good times. It was a Spider-Man DS game designed with the big buttons for fingers. Among Us. I don't know. That DS was good. That was the peak of gaming back in the day. Pokemon buttons. I still use my fingernails for those. I don't know, it feels weird to not. But also it does pick up like any sort of touch. That is the bad thing about resistive touch screens. Like, you know, with capacitive, if anything just brushes into it, it doesn't count. It has to be your hand or some other thing. It's all been downhill, you know. It's not even the same. Yeah, the palm doesn't even reject. Capacitive touch. It's messed up. Some artists have like artist gloves that they wear so that their palm doesn't trigger any touches on the screen. I've never had that. It's never even been necessary for me. I've released all the fish today. I didn't even sell a single one of them. And got this UFO sounding music. Not a fan of this one. I'm gonna skip this one. I found it necessary. The artist glove. Hand flows out. He's a real artist. And that's how you can tell he's real. Me, I've never even had one. It's not even real. I just hit my hand on something. Here, artist glove. We're gonna look up an artist glove. Yeah, these. You guys seen these? It's only for the bottom part. The part near the pinky. I don't know why I said the bottom part. It's not even the same. Welcome, Nano Dan. Scott Pilgrim, I've never really cared about Scott Pilgrim. I just keep getting recommended tweets from people that are like, actually guys, it's not Scott Pilgrim, it's actually Toronto Monogatari. It's actually the Monogatari series, but it's set in Toronto. Like 10 people making the same joke. And I'm like, I guess it was funny the first time. But now everyone's trying to make it a thing. Like, I can see where they're going with this. Pilgrim, I hardly even know. Someone made it. I saw it. Actually, that's was it Mahodo Power? That guy. I know that guy. Like like in real life. I met him a long time ago. If it's the same edit that I'm thinking of. I saw the edit and I was like, yo, what the? I know this guy. Literally, he loves Wotagay. I think it's the same guy. I don't know. Maybe it's not the same guy. Maybe I'm misremembering. It was like 10 years ago. 5 years ago? No, it's been more than 5 years. You ever think about how 10 years ago wasn't even that long ago? It was that. See, I know them. I remember when I watched the Love Live movie, and he was there. He brought his glow sticks. And everyone was like, this guy. 10 years ago? Not even that long ago. And you're off to bed, have a good night. So when I think about 10 years ago, I don't know. 5 years ago, 20 years ago. I don't know. Because, like, some people that I met, I feel like I didn't meet them that long ago. Like, think about the first time you met someone, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. And then you remember it's been, like, 7 years. Like, did I really know this person for 7 years? That's like more than a fourth of my life. Stuck in 2008. You're back there. 2008. 10 years ago was messed up. Love Live was popular. Yeah. Is it not popular anymore? Do people not even talk about Love Live anymore? Man. Nanodan's always out there confusing Love Live with Idolmaster. Always on his streams, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's the girl from Idolmaster," but it's not. It's not even. 10 years ago, I was in college still, which doesn't feel that long ago. Wait, me too. I was in college 10 years ago. Was I? Yeah, I was. What the? Yo. Those were some times. I've been in the workforce for 10 years now. At least 10 years. Love Unalive. Hate Live. Hate, yeah, instead of Love Live, what about Hate Dead? You guys ever think about this? They no longer love. They're not even live. Love, live, laugh. Love, live, laugh. Love Live. Love Live, laugh. You think anyone has ever, like, looked up, like, they go on those GIF websites? Like, I would like to see a Love Live character laughing. And then they search Love Live, laugh. But then it gives you Love, live, laugh. The dead did nothing wrong. Yeah, and people hate them. Idolmaster and Bang Dream. Do people still talk about Bang Dream? I feel like I haven't seen that in a long time. Is that still a thing that's happening? Isn't it all about that Hatsune Miku game now? Colorful Stage or whatever. I feel like I see more posts about that than Bang Dream. When will we get an anime with a wine mom protagonist? I'm sure there is one. Probably exists. There's probably an anime that exists. But they're never the protagonist, though. I feel like they're always a side character. There's like a lot of anime that just has like... It's always a teacher, because animes are always like in school. But they always have like a teacher that is an alcoholic or whatever. Like Eurocamp has that, right? Anime and their alcoholic adults out there drinking. I don't know why I said adults as if they were alcoholic kids. That would be messed up. Welcome Nova. Or a mom. Yeah, or both. Man. Anyway, I don't know. I'm sure they have. Yeah, Azumanga Diary. That's like one of them. One of several. They had the Eurocamp teacher. They had the Okay, I know I said this is a common occurrence and I can only think of 2. But I'm sure there's at least 10 of them, okay? Wasn't there also... Wait, what am I thinking of? There's also like the common trope of like... There's like a teacher... It's always like a female teacher in school and she's always like... drunk or... Oh wait, no, what was it? Kanagi? No, it was... Did that one have like a drunk teacher? No, it was something else. What was the one where there was like an idol and she like went to the countryside? I think that one had like a teacher that fit that criteria. You guys remember? Is that an obscure show? What was that one? Yeah, what is there was like an idol and she like went to the countryside. How do I even search this up? Anime where idol goes to the countryside. No, it's not Oshinoko. What the frick? Everything here is just Oshinoko. Countryside anime. No, what was it? You guys know? What am I? This one! No, yeah, this one. Doesn't this one have like a teacher that's like drunk and like desperate? Yeah, that one, Norin. I remember. That was some time ago. I remember this being so funny. Back when I used to watch anime. There was a show about monster girls in a school. It was a student. The student was desperate and drunk. No, I thought it was a teacher. Wasn't there like a teacher that wore like those fake wings? Hold on. Norin characters. Am I misremembering this? The cow one was desperate. Wasn't that like a teacher though? Hold on. Characters. Becky, right? This is a teacher, right? Yeah, this lady. Yeah, this one. This is like a common trope in anime. Just like a teacher who's like relatively old compared to most other people in the cast, and they're just like desperate and they're drinking all the time. Yeah, that's... Man, this show was funny. I don't remember anything about it other than I thought at least some of the episodes were funny. Maybe it wasn't funny. I don't know. I do remember. They're not even old. Yeah, but people think they're old. Because they're like, you know, older than 25. And everyone's like, oh, now they're old. Relatively old. Old enough that they feel like they're old. It was in fact not funny. Not even funny, bro. No, it was so funny. So funny that I don't remember anything. But Coke Justin. What? This guy. Oh, okay. He was the English actor. I thought he was just on the staff. Like, you're telling me Justin cooked this? She is around 40. I see. I vaguely remember that. Yeah. Man. I don't even know what anime is airing this season. We've talked about this several times. Imagine knowing anime. No. Did anyone even watch this show? I feel like no one ever talks about this. Was this even popular? Did this even... I don't know, whatever. I did. Yeah, at least 2 people here. Me and Nova, we remember this. Well, you probably remember it. I don't really remember it. Anyway. Watched some of it. I don't know if I finished. Yeah. Really says a lot about society. Idol culture. What even happened in this show? It's just a slice of life. What show is that? No Rin. No dash Rin. Anyway, what else is there to talk about? Literally nothing. Idols. Imagine idol culture. Messed up. People now only know about VTubers. The only thing people know about idols is from Oshinoko. When they see someone doing a Wodage sort of dance. Like, whoa, that's the Oshinoko. Yeah, that was a good show. I remember that show. I think that was a really good show, actually. I watched that, and I was like, man, this show, it goes places. It had a good song, too. Days of Dash, classic song. I have seen that. It's very emotional at certain times. Now, if you ask me to recall the story, I don't remember. But all I remember is that when I did watch it, it was really good. I feel like I probably don't remember the story of like a lot of shows that I watched. What even was that show about? There was like a girl, and she was like not talkative, and then there was like a guy. And then what? And then there were like a supporting cast. You know, this describes pretty much every show. Oh, wasn't there like an animation club or something? And then like someone went on like a flight. And I don't know. An art club. Didn't they do like... There was one thing where they had like a school festival, and then they made either like an animation or like a video game or something. Like every anime gotta have like a culture festival episode. They all have that. I don't know. Oh, the movie, that's what it was. Yeah, some sort of creative thing. We're just out here vaguely remembering things about old anime from like a decade ago. Was it even a decade ago? Was it 15? I feel like I watched that when I was in high school. It's like 15 years ago. Dawn 521. Is that a real quote? John? You're telling me John is in the Bible? John Bible? Come on. There's no way. You're telling me someone's in the Bible named John. That doesn't sound real. Okay, it's nighttime now. We are now in night mode. Anyway, I don't know. What else is there? Classic anime from back in the day. We had, everyone knows Lucky Star. I don't remember anything about it other than it existed. Alright, well, you know, it's been a while since we've checked the news. What's going on? Let's check some VTuber news, guys. Minnesota Vikings, no. VTuber news on Google News. They've got an announcement about the whole live fan game thing. And a bunch of things. Okay, so nothing here is really new. The same news as last time. Watamote, I remember that. I had a friend, like a coworker, who was like, he watched that and then he dropped it because it was too cringe. He literally could not finish watching it because it was so cringe. It's like, I can't do it, man. It's so cringe. And I was like, I don't blame you. It's still going. Oh yeah, Watamote. Apparently it's too different now. She's not even cringe anymore. She has friends, and then it's just a show about her having friends. Doesn't it say a lot about society, though? That people enjoyed it when she was, like, depressing and cringe. And now that she's happy and has friends, everyone's like, I don't know about this show. This show kind of sucks now. It's not a show. This manga, or whatever. What the? Girl has problems? Oh, we gotta watch this one. Girl is happy and content with her friends. I don't know, guys. I can't relate to this. What happened to the cringe? Why can't she be cringe again? Come on, I just dropped my battery pack. You guys probably heard that. It was so loud. Okay, I have plugged it back in. She has friends. How could she do that? You think some people felt betrayed? You think some people were like, I can't believe she has friends. I thought she was supposed to be relatable. And here she is, having fun with other people. Should have ended once she got happy instead of just becoming insipid slice of life nonsense. I guess. Isn't that also like a thing with like romance anime though? Like a lot of times the romance anime is just like them. It like ends with them. I know that show, Baka Tess. I watched that one. Like a lot of romance anime, just like it's all about like, oh no, will they get together? Will they blah blah blah? Will they do this? And then like it's always at the very end, but they're never like in a relationship until the very end. And then you're like, well, I don't know, what's even the deal? Welcome, Glitchy Beta. All the people I know who care about the series complain about the anime because it misrepresented the series. Watamote. Was the anime or was the manga very different? Ow. It's about the journey, not the destination. Yeah, but then like, you guys ever watch, what is it, Kimi ni Todoke? I remember I watched that, and then like I never finished it because I was just so frustrated. I was like, why are they doing this? The whole freaking anime is just about them misunderstanding something. It's like, oh no, she likes him, but like he doesn't know, but then like he thinks she likes him. But, like, does she like him? And then someone told him that he likes it. I don't know. It's like, oh no, but it's just a misunderstanding, guys. I'm like, shut the frick up. Just, I don't know. They both obviously like each other. Just like, I don't know. Well, why do all this? You know what show's good though? Working. Working actually did. I feel like they did romance correctly, in the sense that like things actually got resolved. It wasn't this whole thing where like, is that spoilers? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's spoilers. It's like, is the whole series is not just them being like, are they gonna get together? Things actually happened. Gamers. I don't think I watched that one. What even is Gamers? Gamers. Gamers and romance? How can gamers even have romance? That doesn't sound real. Yeah, what even are gamers? It's a rom-com anime? Hold on. Gamers anime. I do not recognize this one at all. This does not look familiar. Considering I've never seen anyone talk about it. It was something. That is a description. Gamers in all caps. Look at this. Watch Gamers, Crunchyroll. 10 best gamers in anime, ranked by skill. Oh yeah, remember this show? The World God Only Knows. I enjoyed that show. I don't think I ever finished it. I thought it was cool. Expert at romance, what? Gamers, imagine being a gamer though. Seems kind of cringe to me. I would never game. Girl with scythe. Calliope Mori? The one girl who has a scythe in all of history. Yeah, what's going on with the rats? Got rats out here. The manga is finished for the World God. Yeah. I remember that being a thing. I forgot what happened. I think some people were not happy. Some people were like, oh, the wrong girl won, or whatever. It's been so long, I don't even remember. When are people ever happy? You guys see the reviews for Mario Wonder though? People seem pretty happy about that. You ever see the viewers of this stream? You guys are happy right now. What the heck? Oh, I forgot it was fishing. When are people ever happy? Well, right now. You, the viewer. Enjoying this conversation that we were having. Like, wow, I've never been so happy in my life. Watching this stream is the happiest I have ever been. Hopefully that's not true, because that'd be kind of not great. So no matter what girl wins, someone's unhappy. Yeah. Wasn't there like some other show? Okay, there's like a lot of shows that have girls that don't win. What was that one show that was like... There was like a character that was like really into JoJo. And she would always make JoJo references. Was that one? I forgot. It was probably some really generic show, but I watched it. I'd be happy if I was not working right now. What if you just quit your job? Don't do that. But you could. Loaned Wonder to my roommate that wanted to play and proceeded not to play it. May play tonight. I'll probably play it at some point. The reviews are really good. Shoko? No, I don't mean the voice actors. I mean there was like a character in the anime that would always make JoJo references. I think she was like a white-haired character. I'm gonna have to look this up because I like vaguely remember I watched this show. It had a pretty unique style too, or at least like a shading style. Everything was really bright. There was like a pink-haired girl. There was like a white-haired girl. I think there was a blonde one. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna look it up right now. We'll look up rom-com anime where one of the girls is a JoJo fan. Hold on. I don't see it. Is this it? Anime suggests Reddit. Ore no Kanojo. Is that the one? Is this it? Oh yeah, this one. You guys remember this one? Safe search blurring is on. What are they showing me? You guys remember this show? This lady, this one on the right side was a JoJo fan. I don't remember too much about this show. But it did exist. Don't get banned, don't worry, I closed the tab. I remember I used to just watch random stuff. Now if this show aired today, I would not watch it. It'd be like, what, another rom-com show? I don't care about this. Google News. Do rats have a sense of imagination? You guys ever wonder this? Do you ever even consider rats? Oh, look at this rat. This looks AI generated. You guys seen this image? Doesn't this look fake? You're telling me this rat is not really imagined in the galaxy? There's too much text, I don't feel like reading it. But yeah, those are some anime. What if they had a power wash simulator anime? It would revitalize the interest in the game. Everyone would be like, I gotta buy that game. I have to. Alright. What else is there? Any cool news? Any cool announcements? You got the Nintendo thing. You got the game. Oh yeah, the Game Awards. That's the thing that's happening, right? And people were like debating whether Dave the Diver is an indie game. It's developed by Nexon Corporation. YouTube requiring AI generated content to be declared as such. I think I did see that. But do they mean like AI generated videos? Because like people can use AI to generate a script and it could be a real person reading the script. Do they mean specifically like an AI making the voices, making the video, making the images in the video? It is a bit vague. Or like, what if someone's doing a report on AI generated stuff and then they're just like, that's the focus of the video, and they show stuff that is AI generated, but it's like, you know, they're just reporting on it. We don't even know. Microsoft renames Bing Chat to Copilot. That's the same as it's a GitHub. Okay, see this guy's name. It's the same as GitHub though. What's the deal? Everything's coming up Copilot, including Bing. Oh yeah, Young Sheldon is ending. You guys see that? Young Sheldon. Microsoft does own GitHub, yeah. I know. I was wondering if that was related. It probably is. They're unifying their product. Wait, what's this? Microsoft Office will now use AI to make meetings less painful. What do they mean by this? Can I get ChatGPT to summarize this article for me? It's too long. I know it's like 5 paragraphs. That's too much. A new Copilot Studio service will give corporate workers an easy way to enrich Copilot's knowledge. What? When Teams Copilot will be able to answer questions about meetings as they happen. Oh, okay. So they're gonna have, like, if you're on Microsoft Teams and you're like in a call, there will be like a bot listening, and then the bot will summarize events for you. Yeah, you could be like, "Hello, Copilot, tell me about, summarize the last 2 minutes," and then it'll just tell you. You can record notes live. Participants will be able to ask it to follow instructions, such as write down what Dana said as a quote. I see. I understand. Interesting. These people, this screenshot is too fake. These people's webcams can't be this good. They can't all be smiling into their, like, 4K cameras. There has to be someone that has their image off. There has to be someone with like a 240p webcam. The background has to look... There has to be someone with like a fake background. Okay, maybe this one's a fake background. But it has to look noticeably fake. These are too real. You're right, I should hydrate. Young Sheldon? Yo, they're gonna have old Sheldon though. If Young Sheldon is ending, that means there's gonna be older Sheldon. They had regular Sheldon, they had young Sheldon. What if they had elderly Sheldon? Okay, I'm gonna hydrate now. Alright. I have hydrated. You guys know that meme of like the scientist guy looking at the test tube and being like, finally, name of thing. Finally, old Sheldon. There's one tweet I saw predicting the end of Young Sheldon. Oh, the one that's like, Sheldon, what do you think started all of this? Oh, it's the Big Bang Theory. It's probably that one, right? Everyone gets recommended the same tweets. Y'all know. Yeah, that one. And then he started to Sheldon all over the place. And then he became... And then he was really Sheldon. And then he said, it's Sheldon time. Guys, remember that part of Young Sheldon where he said, it's Sheldon time, and then he started to shell? Wow. That was so memorable. Sheldon. What about shelled out? Like they really shelled out the money to create this show. Did anyone watch that show? What even is Young Sheldon? Young Sheldon best Young Sheldon best moments compilation. 16 minutes. Young Sheldon 11 minutes, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, no, just describe them to me. Don't show me a video. Just describe them to me. You guys out there on the Young Sheldon Reddit? Hi, I made a new Young Sheldon as Vines compilation. Classic. Young Sheldon to end with season 7. What if young Sheldon grew up? What if he was old? Good old Sheldon. Weren't there like other sitcoms that are like this guy except he was younger? Besides Young Sheldon? Or is that the only one? I'm sure they exist, right? Like what if there was young Seinfeld? Jerry Seinfeld as a kid. What if there was young I don't even know. Actually, it's with flashbacks. Flashbacks. Why am I saying flashbacks? Sitcoms. So we talk about sitcoms today at work. Every week we have this meeting, and at the start of the meeting we have like a social question, and then we're just like, this one was like, what is your favorite sitcom or comedy series or movie? And I was like, I don't know, I haven't seen a sitcom in a while. Maybe Friends. They used to show Friends all the time. That was my answer. But then I remembered, I used to watch 30 Rock. I think 30 Rock was pretty funny. What's the deal? What's the deal? Yeah, Seinfeld. 2 of my coworkers said Seinfeld. Another coworker said Friends as well. One coworker said Alf. I don't even remember Alf. I never even watched Alf. Haven't watched much, but How I Met Your Mother is narrated as a flashback. Oh yeah, didn't they say there was gonna be like a How I Met Your Father spin-off? Or was it, did I imagine that? I feel like I saw that. What's the deal with cafeteria food? What's the deal? Yo, they should have young Kramer. Who cares about young Seinfeld? Young Kramer. I wouldn't know what the frick that guy was doing. What caused him to be like that? Didn't the actor for Kramer get canceled for being like racist? There's like a comedy show where he just like called someone the N-word many times. And then I never found out what else happened to that guy. Yeah, you guys don't remember that? That was like a big thing. The Kramer actor. He was like doing a stand-up comedy bit, and then like I forgot what happened. Maybe like someone in the audience didn't think it was funny. And then he just went off. He started calling him like slurs. And then people started leaving, and then he kept saying slurs. Maybe. I don't know. What's he doing now? Is he still doing comedy? I don't know. Seinfeld is the worst part of Seinfeld. What's the deal with Seinfeld? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I feel like maybe. He was not that notable. He's only notable because of the way he talks. But also, like, it is a self-insert character. And I feel like they always try to make him seem more reasonable. Yes, George and Kramer. And Newman. You guys remember Newman? George's dad. Do need the straight. He sure was straight. And he was a man. It's just like in Japanese comedy. You gotta have the Tsukomi and the Pokemon. Yeah, Jerry was there though. What's he doing? What is the cast of Seinfeld doing nowadays? I'm gonna look it up. Looks like a week ago he said he's releasing a book next year. The Kramer guy? Hold on. What are the Seinfeld actors? What is the Seinfeld cast doing now? Ooh, it was written in 2023. April, what are they doing? Okay, just get to it. Just tell me what they're doing. This is too much to read. See what the cast is doing. Okay, Jerry Seinfeld. He is releasing an HBO special. No, that was in 2020. What's he doing now? He's the B movie. Right, he made the B movie. Okay, Elaine. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. And she is cancer-free. Let's go. She has no cancer now. Jason Alexander. What's he doing? He directed some episodes of Criminal Minds. What the? He looks so different now. Kramer. He launched the Michael Richards Show. In 2006, he allegedly used racist slurs following the stand-up routine, causing him to apologize and ultimately step out of the public eye. He returned to TV for Kirsty's Alley sitcom. Was canceled after one season. Nothing else, huh? Nothing after that whole thing. Nothing happened. Kramer guy said he's releasing a book. Jason Alexander has a restaurant chain. Yo, it's Newman. What's Newman doing? Third Rock from the Sun. Wait, I remember that. Third Rock from the Sun. He was in Jurassic Park and Space Jam. Kung Fu Panda. Toy Story 2. B movie. Yo, he was in the B movie? A Seinfeld reunion of Newman and Jerry Seinfeld. Is that Larry David? Oh, that's cool. Now we know exactly what what's he doing? Michael, was it Michael Richard? Yeah, Michael, no, that's... Wait, is that him? Yeah, that's him. Oh, the book is about the racial outburst. I thought he was just like releasing a book about something else. The book is literally Seinfeld's Michael Richards book to detail 2006 racist outbursts. He never recovered from that, huh? What's he doing? This photo is so old. From 1993. Early life, career, Seinfeld. Michael Richards Show. There's a whole section about the 2006 Laugh Factory incident. Wow. Okay, I thought he just called them slurs, but he also made references to lynching and slavery in the Jim Crow era. Holy frick, okay. Okay, and then he had a quote saying, "I'm deeply sorry, I'm not a racist." Sure. He could have recovered. I don't know. Cameo appearances? That's it. There's nothing else. Richards is a Freemason. Isn't that the, like... It's like this, like the Illuminati, but different? Scientology? I don't know. Freemasons. What about the Cost Masons? He tried to pivot a failed bit by acting outrageously racist. It backfired. Wow. What made him think that was a good idea? I don't know. That just seems... I don't know. Just don't do that. Simply just do not say slurs. There's videos about it. What the heck happened to Michael Richards? The tragic downfall. Oh, Jason Alexander had opinions about, like, on February of this year. They're still talking about it. Man. Well, sucks for him. Anyway, what else is going on out there? Microsoft technology, the analog pocket, retro gaming, Nvidia, the hyped up AI pin. What's that? Humane AI pin. Super Mario RPG. Is that out? Seems weird. It's even more weird to start shouting slurs at random, even if you're a bona fide Klansman. Oh, that guy. Remember that episode where Kramer just started saying slurs? No, that was real life. This thing? What is this thing? I think I was like checking LinkedIn and I saw someone post about this. I didn't actually have the audio on, so I don't know what this was about. Someone had like one of these things clipped onto their sleeve, and then it was like projecting stuff. It's a mobile device but projects lights on your hand as a menu. Yeah. Humane AI pin. Okay, so what are they saying that's wrong with it? They're saying... Aren't projections like really like expensive though? Also, welcome Loki. Like, don't they get hot really easily? You ever like use a projector and like you put your hand in front of it and it's burning? Like, I feel like, doesn't it take more energy to project light onto a surface than it is to just like have a screen? Because like the light has to be bright enough. And like if like let's say you're in like daylight, you can't see that, right? If you just have like a thing projecting light, it doesn't seem useful. Why not just have your phone? I know people who have not seen this video, they're like, Wolfie, what are you talking about? Yes, we can react. We can be a React Andy. Humane AI pin. Humane AI is here. Now give me the short video. None of this 10-minute video stuff. Here, this one. Though they got a cool domain too. hugh.may.ne. Wait, this video is 10 minutes long? You can have 10-minute videos on Twitter? This is too long. Hold on. Mute this. What are they doing? Okay, so basically, they have this thing. It is Among Us looking. They got this Among Us pin on there, and then it's projecting things. This doesn't seem very usable. I don't know, maybe it is. You just look at your hand, your projections, you ask it questions, and then it answers. I don't know. Was today Hype Train Day? Was it? What's the context for this? Oh, Twitter. Twitter, Elon, 10-minute videos. If you're verified, you can have very long videos. Instagram gets new filters. Best Buy reveals dozens of new deals for its Black Friday sale. Oh yeah, Black Friday. Hold on, I didn't realize that Thanksgiving is literally next week. Oh right, okay, thought yes. If you guys want to renew your sub, if you guys want to post your sub renewal to generate an artificial hype train, you could do it. No one did it today. Even I forgot. What was I talking about before this? Black Friday. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. I forgot Thanksgiving was next week. I didn't even realize until like we had a meeting today and they were like, oh yeah, next week's gonna be a short week, so like this is gonna affect the status of tickets. And I was like, oh yeah, wait, holy frick, you're so right. I didn't say that, but I was like in my brain, I was like, you're so right. Next week, it's American Thanksgiving. It's so soon. And then after that, it's pretty much Christmas. It's literally already Christmas. Man. Google's new Titan security key adds another piece to the password-killing puzzle. Yo, do you guys see this? It says, hold on, I clicked the video. I clicked the link, and it said autoplay blocked. That's pretty cool. Oh no, no! Passwords, security keys, YubiKey, similar to YubiKey. You'll have to see relatives. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be streaming on Thanksgiving. I might have to like go to a dinner or something. Maybe. Probably. At some point. Google's new Titan security keys. Oh, I see. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3. Threads DMs may be coming. Are people using Threads? You guys, anyone here actually use Threads? I signed on to Blue Sky for the first time in like a long time. And I got a bunch of followers. A bunch of people joined Blue Sky and they decided to follow me for some reason, and I have no posts on there. Okay, there's things happening. Black Friday deals. Google alters search rankings to prioritize first-hand knowledge. What, like Reddit? They're gonna put a Reddit post in the top. For some reason. Yeah, for some reason, I haven't even posted anything. They don't even know if it's me. I could have just been someone that took the name Wolfie. Right? It could be someone else. The different Wolfie. Not even the real one. Just like on Twitch. You think there's anyone that followed the other Wolfie on Twitch thinking it's me? Probably not. There's a bunch of things out here. Samsung says a foldable priced in the mid-range isn't coming. Foldable phones? I still don't understand the appeal of foldable phones. You guys ever use a foldable phone? It doesn't seem practical. It just seems like a waste of resources. They're cool, but not an X-ray hit. $800 cool. But like, what's the appeal though? You could just make it bigger. Like that's it. Like what's wrong? Like phones are already big enough as they are. I mean, I guess it's like if you want a tablet, but you don't really want to carry around a big tablet. I don't know. Like the fact that you can't fold them infinite times. It's like they're rated for a limited number of folds. And it's like every time, I feel like if I had one, I'd be like every time I fold it, I'm like, okay, well this is one fold out of like the 10,000 folds that this thing is rated for. And it will be ruined. Better to read on. I don't know. Is the number that low? Isn't it though? Isn't it like... I feel like when the first foldable phones came out, they said like how many times it could be folded, and I was like, that is not a lot. How many times can foldable phones be folded? Oh, okay, 200,000. Okay, that is a lot more, but also I don't like that there's an actual number there. Because, like, okay, think about how many times you fold it per day. Hold on, someone did analysis on this. 182. What was that sound? Control F. 182. Assuming the phone is used for 3 years, that means you should be able to flip it open and shut 182 times a day, which is a lot of times. But 3 years, I don't know. Maybe. Welcome, Prof's Not Jack. SSD on my hard drive is rated for a limited number of writes. Yeah, and I don't like that either. They should just not give us any information. Yeah, I guess it is better that they give you information. But like the fact that they give you the info is just like... I would be thinking about it. I do worry though. Every time like I'm trying to like write some software and then it writes to the file system a bunch, I'm like, am I ruining this SSD just by using it? Like one day your drive is just gonna fail. And you're like, well, I guess it's about time. Yeah, they should. Do they have that built in though? Do they calculate how many times you folded it? Should be like, guys, you're on the last 1,000 folds. You'll fold the phone for the last time ever again. Yeah, hard drives too, but like, you know, I know. Ignorance is bliss. It's me when I lack information, and then I'm like, this thing will never fail. Actually, the iPhone has a thing where it tells you the battery like percentage, not like percentage of current battery, but like the battery health. And it's like, you know, compared to when you first got the phone, what's the maximum charge that this battery can hold? I think that's cool though. Like, that's fun. I look at mine and it's still at 100%. And I've had this phone for like, how long now? I don't know. Many months. Like a year maybe? Have I had this phone for a year? I don't know. It feels like it's been a year. Your S8 finally reported the battery is super unoptimal now. It's been 6 years. You know, that's a pretty good lifespan for a phone. 6 years. I think that is okay. I do still use my Pixel 1 sometimes, and I notice the battery life on that is like not great. I'll charge it to full, and then the next time I turn it on, it's at like 70%. Or like 60. Although I guess the Pixel 1 did come out a long time ago. It has been many years. Still use it as my secondary, only regulated to web browser and spare camera. Yeah, I think it's always good to have a backup phone. In case your main phone ever dies, gotta have something to use. I am glad that I did have my Pixel though. It only has one pixel. The Pixel 1. The Pixel 1. And my Pixel 1 outlasted my Pixel 3. Isn't that messed up? Pixel 3 just died randomly. Welcome, Jaeger Penguin. Feeling when you unplug the charger and the battery goes to 99%. That has never happened to me. Because I only charge my battery to 80% at most. Sometimes I miss it and it goes to like 82%. Sometimes I forget and it goes up to like 90%. But then I remove it immediately. Yeah, modern phone. What about postmodern phones? What about future retro phones? They did bring back the Motorola Razr though. Short life, planned obsolescence. I don't know. Windows. The nothing phone. I have been getting videos recommended that are like, I ditched my smartphone and I use like a dumb phone and a planner for like 5 months, and this is why you should do it too. You should do this. And I'm like, do I really want that though? We are so dependent on our phones for everything. Only available in EU. Is that the Razr? The Motorola Razr? Or the nothing phone? Is the nothing phone even real? The no phone? What if they release an iPhone that was like, it was literally an eyeball? I mean, it was like an iPhone. You guys get that new iPhone and then the eye just stares at you and you're like, haha, there it is. That phone sure is an eye. And then everyone laughs. Everyone has a good time. And then you start talking into the eye. The Fairphone. Oh wait, is that the one that you could replace the parts from? I think I saw that was a thing, right? You could open the back and then all the parts are labeled and easily removable. I think that's cool. That seems like the good way to go. It's repairable. Yeah. I don't know. I'm too used to iPhone now. I'm too used to things just working. I don't think I'm going back to Android. I do have my Pixel, what is it, Pixel 7 or Pixel 6? Whatever, the one that you can like, the one that I got for the quote-unquote free is still there. I don't use it, but it's there. It will be my backup phone. But for what? For what even? Welcome, WizBright. Made the switch to iPhone and bought into the Apple ecosystem. MacBooks are too expensive. They are pretty expensive. I don't know, but they're good. They're good quality. Build is good. My MacBook had a problem where like the battery would like bulge out too much. I think it was a known issue. There's like some series of MacBooks that just they had battery swelling issues. And then they had this thing that was like, oh yeah, type in your serial number here and we'll see if your MacBook is affected. And my MacBook, it literally, I'm gonna draw it. You'll be like, what the frick? That doesn't seem safe. It literally looked like, you know, a normal laptop looks like this, right? Imagine I drew this properly. A normal laptop looks like this. Hold on, let me just do this properly. Looks like this, right? Mine looked like, okay, well, we'll draw this bottom part. Mine looked like, copy and paste this. It's like you could literally see the inside. It's like this. Open up. It was like that. You could see the battery inside. And then I put in my serial number, and it was like, your laptop is not affected. And I was like, really? It literally, the screen doesn't even work anymore because, like, I don't know, the bottom part is just too bulged out. Anyway, I never used it ever again. But it is real. Need to figure out a dock and a good way to switch between desktop and the Mac. What if you make your Mac your main computer though? Unless you're gaming. I do that. Okay, so here's my setup. I have my gaming PC. And my main computer is my Mac Mini. The Mac Mini right here. Got my monitor. And then I have an Elgato Stream Deck. And so this PC just goes in here. I have this one going back out into here. And then when I want to use my PC, I just open up OBS and then I'm on my Mac. And that is my setup. Which means I can't really use my PC without my Mac being on. Unless I plugged in the HDMI from my PC into this monitor, which is probably easy to do. Or I am in VR. I'm in VR right now. And it is connected wirelessly to this. Game a lot, I should get a KVM. Oh yeah, I do that. Oh yeah, the way I get the input is to just the keyboard, the mouse, we got like this little USB switching thing. It's got 4 inputs. You can press a button and it will switch. There is some delay though between switching. So this goes here, this goes there, and then like one side goes here and the other side goes into this PC. Goes just like that. And you know, they're like, it's like $5. Alternatively, get more than one monitor. No, but then I wouldn't be able to. You're telling me that I would have like my Windows on one monitor and Mac on one monitor? That sounds messed up. But I also have an HDMI switching thing so that I can switch between the PC and my Switch. So if I want to play my Nintendo Switch on my Mac through OBS, then I can just press a button and then it switches the input. Get it guys, it switches the input from my Switch to my PC. It's very convenient. Yeah, wires are there. You need a dedicated setup for your Mac. Is your Mac your secondary PC? See, Mac is my primary thing. I only use Windows when I'm streaming because it's got the video games that I want to play. could probably just use Linux. Games that I play probably would also work fine on Linux. I don't know, whatever. There's a lot of wires out here though. Look, there's me. Alright. Isn't Mac getting something like how Steam Deck interprets Windows games? I don't think it does. If it did, I probably would have heard about this. I think Mac has its own thing where they want everyone to use their proprietary like Metals rendering thing instead of Vulkan. And so people just don't. It just doesn't work. Wait, no, did they? Wait, wasn't there a thing? Yeah, maybe you're right. Wasn't there like some sort of like... I vaguely remember seeing... There was like some sort of developer preview thing? Yeah, okay, maybe that was a thing. But it was just for like developers to test. I don't know, maybe. Oh wait, yes, I remember. It was Mac. Apple was... They had like a fork of wine, right? And they added custom functionality or whatever. Yeah, that could be a thing at some point. MacBook is your secondary dev setup. Main PC has all of your games and media, and to watch streams. See, I'm the opposite. Your friends got Apple for productivity purpose. I think it is better for like development though. Tried developing on Windows and I do not enjoy it. Haven't really used Windows as my main PC for like since I was in college. Since like for at least 10 years. When I was in college is when I started using Arch Linux. And then I moved on to Mac. And now I'm only on Windows when I need to game. Anyway, I guess that'll be it for today. Let's see what day today is. Let's send a raid somewhere. Who's even streaming? Alright, what day is today? Don't autoplay this video. National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. Drummer Day. Recycling Day. Recycles Day. Botox Cosmetic Day. Sponsored. Christchurch Show Day. Day of the Imprisoned Writer. Geographic Information Systems Day. I Love to Write Day. National Ample Time Day. National Bunt Day. Camp T-Shirt Day. Family Civility Day. Raisin Bran Cereal Day. Spicy Hermit Cookie Day. Steve Irwin Day. And then a bunch of people's birthdays. He has to get old pizzas out of the fridge. Yeah, let's do that one. Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day raid. National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day raid. Alright, who's streaming? Who do I want to raid? Twitch.tv. Twitch show raids. Many people are streaming. I will raid someone. But who? I don't even know. There's a lot of people streaming. You could choose to watch someone. I will have to decide who I want to raid. What if I raid no one? What if I literally just end my stream? What? Okay, who's out here streaming? Who? What about someone that I'm not following? Oh, but what if they're weird though? You ever think about it? What if I raid someone and they're just weird? And you're like, man, I shouldn't have raided this person. I regret raiding this person, but you know, I'm sure that won't happen. Happy to see you streaming. Enjoy your whole live art. Thank you. Thank you. will raid. I don't know. You guys can see everyone that I'm considering raiding. We played this game once. When you press the button, you guys remember this? I've seen this person. This person has streamed before. I think they've been here at least once. A long time ago. Yeah, let's go. New person I've never raided. Thanks for watching though. I will be back tomorrow with Dark Souls 3. Is their stream suffering? It seems like it's buffering. Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. Yeah, and then Friday we got Picross. Saturday we got something. I don't know what I'm streaming on Saturday, but it will be something. And that's it for this week. Is my internet dying or is this is this stream? No, my internet's fine. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I said that too early. I was supposed to wait until 10-second countdown before I tell you to have a good rest of your day. Now I'm like here waiting. I'm just sitting here. I have already even wished you a good rest of your day. Now what can I even say? I don't even know. Literally nothing. Okay, the countdown's going. Now I will stop talking. Goodbye.